beautiful morning here in San Jose, California, but not where we're going. Today we're putting the Piaggio and myself through its paces, flying into IFR and icing conditions to Scappoose, Oregon. Let's go have some fun.
I've been in your waters. I know I can for sure. I've never been so close before. It's one way or the other.
Let's go to Oregon. Alright, we got light off ITTs rising. Oil pressure's on the rise. Alright, after start checklist is complete, let's call for a taxi, shall we? San Jose ground, good morning. Piaggio 9851 at signature rated taxi with Romeo.
ExitJet 841. I'm sorry, what was the call sign? Was it ExitJet 841?
Close, Piaggio 90851.
Not even close, thank you. 9851. 30 left at Bravo, taxi Victor, Charlie, Whiskey.
Alright, Victor, Charlie, Whiskey, 30 left at Bravo, 851. So normally when you're ready to taxi like this, you just flash your taxi light. That's how they know you're ready. But in the case of the Piaggio, as I mentioned in the last video, the taxi and landing light extends out of the fuselage. So it's easier just to give them a thumbs up and they know what's going on. Victor Charlie Whiskey 30 left at Bravo, she says. Alright, before takeoff checks are complete, lineups to go. We're monitoring tower.
Piaggio 9851, San Jose Tower, 30 left at Bravo, line of point.
Line point 30 left at Bravo 9851.
Oh, in.
What up? Alright, final is clear. I'll take a look at the other side once around the corner here. And that side looks good. Let's do the lineups. That comes on. That. Lights. Lineups are good.
Piaggio 851, we're 30 left at Bravo, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 30 left at Bravo, 851. Alright. You all set, brother?
Yes, sir. Scott, corporate, just different plan purposes. You guys want
Alright, we got airspeed, 2 good engines, power set. There's 60, steering comes off.
Cross check.
And 105, she's ready to fly.
30 right, you are good line. Good line, 30 right, 4 right.
Gears coming up. Flaps are coming up.
Piaggio 851, contact knockout departure, have a good day.
Hey, we'll see you 851, good day.
Through.
Departure, good morning, Piaggio 9851, 900, climbing 5,000.
Piaggio 9851, knockout departure, radar contact.
Departure, good morning, Piaggio 9851, 2.8, climbing 5,000.
Cessna 951, NorCal approach, good morning, climb maintain 10,000.
10,000, 851. Alright, 10 set. If you guys notice, we're flying the Sonol 1 departure, and that departure says at Sonol, you gotta cross Sonol at 5,000. But because he said climb and maintain 10,000, that means we do not have to abide by that altitude restriction per the departure. Now, if he said climb via the SID except maintain 10,000, then we would still climb to 10, but we would have to meet that crossing restriction at Sonol at 5. But when he said climb and maintain, that relieves that altitude restriction.
Piaggio 9851, climb maintain flight level 190.
190, 851. Alright, 19 set. After takeoff, climb checks are complete. Looking good. See all these icing reports? 11,000 light rime, 22,000 light rime. So, doesn't look too bad, but there's definitely ice out there, obviously. We're flying through clouds, and it's 10 degrees or below. I'm turning the ice protection on.
Piaggio 851, connect Oakland Center, 119.75. Have a good morning.
Alright, 1975, good morning, 851. Center, good morning, Piaggio 9851, 14.8, climbing 190.
Piaggio 9851, Oakland Center, what's up, Owen? Climb maintains flight level 340, expect light chop over the Sierras.
Hey, what's up, man? 340. Thanks for that, 851.
What did he say?
Said, what's up, Owen?
Wow, what a celebrity.
Oakland Center, clear to
All right, just leveled off at our cruising altitude on our way to Scappoose. I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, please correct me. Last place I went to, Pierre, South Dakota. I guess I was saying it wrong too. So Scappoose, if that's not how you pronounce it, let me know.
Not Scappoose.
Not Scappoose. That's how I was saying it at first, but I think it's Scappoose. Anyways, super stoked to have my good friend Alex Choi as my co-pilot today. Welcome to the channel. If you're into the automotive industry and cars, good chance you know who he is. A true pioneer when it comes to cars, right? I mean, you've got some amazing builds with some of your cars. Yesterday we went to Vegas and got to experience the tail end of SEMA, which was a first for me, and that was quite the experience.
Yeah.
So thanks for bringing me along. So you're also an aviation buff. You're a big helicopter enthusiast and with aspirations to get your fixed-wing ratings as well, right?
Yeah, I just need to stop being lazy one day.
Yeah, it's a big commitment. But this is your first time flying in something like this. What are your thoughts?
It's like it's really cool. Like, it just feels like a jet. It's like you see propellers. I think this gets better performance than like a lot of like smaller light jets, right?
Totally. Oh yeah, it'll blow the old straight wing citations away.
Yeah.
And you're right. Turboprops, it throws some people off. Speaking of Vegas, this would have been a couple years ago. We were down there at McCarran. It was called McCarran at the time, and we were next in line to take off, and we had probably 4 or 5 business jets, fast Gulfstreams and stuff behind us, waiting to go. And they said, "Hey, Piaggio, we need you to cross the runway, flip a UE, and hold short on the other side so we can get these jets out behind you." And we're like, whoa, hey now, we can give you 250 in the climb, which we can.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, we're counting on you. You're clear for takeoff. And, I think some people, even controllers, sometimes underestimate the speed and the capabilities of the Piaggio. Even the last time when I went up to 41,000, the service ceiling of this airplane, I had the controller come on and go, "Confirm your aircraft type. You're a Piaggio, like the turboprop?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he literally said, like, "What's the ceiling?" And I'm like, "We're at it, 41,000."
It's also so friggin' loud from the ground.
Right?
Yeah, it sounds like a swarm of wasps.
Yeah, the neighbors hate it, and it's banned at multiple airports.
Oh, it is?
Oh, yeah. That noise is created by the exhaust going through the propellers at a supersonic speed, basically, and just creates that distinct noise. My parents aren't pilots, but they know when I'm flying over in this thing, because it's just such a unique sound. There's nothing else like it. Anyways, dude, stoked to have you along. We're going to have our work cut out for us today flying into some icing conditions. There are PIREPs for light rime, so nothing too serious, but we will definitely be using the anti-ice capabilities of the Piaggio today coming into Scappoose. So a quick recap from the last video. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. I'll put the link in the description. I go over all the systems and all the controls up here in the cockpit. We have quite a few anti-ice systems in this airplane. Quick recap, obviously we have our pitot heat. That's on at all times, obviously. We also have windshield heat, which I have it on low right now. You can see these panels here built into the windshield, keeping it heated. The forward wing is also heated electrically. We don't need that right now, but once we enter icing conditions, we'll turn it on. And then, of course, the main wing heated by bleed air, and the propellers are heated directly by the exhaust flow. So lots of anti-ice capabilities in this airplane. So this morning I checked the weather. It was pretty low IFR, 2 miles and basically right down to minimums. As the day goes on, it was supposed to get better, but it was still forecasting pretty crummy for my original planned time of arrival. So I called the owner. I was like, hey, it'd be a lot more comfortable if we could move it back a couple hours to 12 o'clock pickup, where the ceilings are supposed to lift and the weather's supposed to get a lot better. There were no questions asked. He said, absolutely, and I'll see you at 12. And that's the kind of owner, if you're flying a corporate aircraft, that you want to fly for. You don't want to be flying for an owner who questions your decisions regarding safety. That's a hard no. I'm lucky to fly for awesome airplane owners who trust my decision making because they know that they're paying me, yes, to get them to where they need to go, but to get them there safely. And if that means pushing things back a couple hours or even canceling a flight completely, I've done that even in a Gulfstream. They trust my decision making. Those are the kind of people you want to fly for. Here we are on our way to Scappoose, 1 hour to go. We'll check in with you guys a little further down the road as we enter some icing conditions. Center Piaggio 90851, 340 PD 240.
90851, sail center 10, maintain 6,000, sail multimeter 2983.
All right, maintain 6,000, 9851. Into the soup.
951, maintain a good comfortable rate descent in the have rate of descent in your descent for Portland approach.
All right, we'll hustle up for you, 851. We'll give you 1,500 if that works.
Great.
So with the rain that just moved through, another thing we got to keep in mind is hydroplaning. It's a wet runway, so it'll be easy with the brake application as well as reverse thrust. All right, descent checks are complete. Approach has been briefed. Planning on the RNAV 15.
9851, contact roll approach 18.1.
18-1, 9851, see you. Approach Piaggio 90851, 247, descending 6,000. We got the weather for Scappoose, looking for the RNAV 15.
Piaggio 90851, Portland approach, Portland altimeter 2982, expect that, descend to maintain 5,000.
All right, down to 5,000, 851.
Piaggio 90851, you looking for vectors of full procedure?
I think direct Loth should be able to take us on the straight in.
Roger, expect that.
Appreciate it.
Piaggio 90851, contact approach 124.35.
All right, 2435, 851, we'll see you.
Yeah.
Approach Piaggio 90851, 13,000, descending 5,000, direct Loth.
Piaggio 90851, Portland approach, good afternoon. Expect vectors to final between Covo and Wesav, turn 5 degrees right, descend to maintain 3,500.
All right, 5 right, 3,500, 9851. Yeah, it's warm enough. We probably won't get any ice. It's 7 right now. We'll see.
Conventional aircraft, Hillsborough information, Papa current. Piaggio 90851, turn right heading 070.
Right, turn 070, 851.
Portland approach, jet 649, checking in 11,000. Exec jet 649, Portland approach, good afternoon. Advise when you have the McMinnville weather, expect the straight in ILS approach runway 22. Number 90851, 6 miles from Wesav, turn right, heading 120, maintain 3,000 until established on the final approach course, cleared straight in RNAV, runway 15, approach Scappoose Airport.
All right, 120, 3,000 until established, cleared straight in RNAV 15, 851.
Exec jet 649, Portland altimeter 2982. Piaggio 90851, no traffic observed between you and Scappoose Airport. You'll most likely break out on about a 3 to 4 mile final. Radar service terminated, change to advisory frequency approved. Report cancellation of IFR in the air on this frequency or on the ground through flight service.
All right, we'll do over to advisory. Thanks, 851. Scappoose traffic, Piaggio 90851. We're about a 10-mile final for runway 15, Scappoose. And I got the airport in sight. Scappoose traffic, Piaggio 90851, about a 5-mile final for 15, Scappoose. Wow, this
So
is just
beautiful.
stunning, dude. All right, looking good. Get fully configured here. Yacht amps away before landing checks are complete.
$500.
Nothing like a free airplane wash. Yeah, runway's really wet, so be mindful of that. Dip a little below here.
Beautiful.
That we do it, baby. Back. Welcome to Scappoose. Roll down the end, I guess.
I feel like I'm in Switzerland.
Yeah, dude, this is beautiful. Yeah, Scappoose, traffic, Piaggio 9851, we're clear of 15, taxi to the FBO, Scappoose. All right, guys, that's a wrap. Welcome to beautiful Scappoose, Oregon. That went really well. Delaying the flight really made a big difference with the weather and icy conditions. You know, all the bad stuff is pretty much moved east, so that worked out perfect. What a breathtaking place. The fall colors right now is just stunning. Hope you guys enjoyed another flight vlog in the Piaggio. Much more to come. Stay tuned, like and subscribe. Any more questions, just comment down below. We'll try to answer them in a future video. Welcome to Scappoose, and we'll see you guys next time.